Okay, y'all. Right here, the test is mostly about putting stuff in the calculator. This is exponent, 1.45 to the x power. We're going to use 3 pi. So all you're going to do is this, and y'all work these out, like do them real quick. And y'all, like I had a different answer because I used 3.14 when I made this the first time. And now, because I had the pi button, I actually what? Changed the answer just by a little bit. Because rounding does make a little bit of what? Difference on these, got it? So if you put 1.45 in, your caret button, 3, and hit second caret, which is your pi, and then you also have to hit, I'm going to try to slide over here a second, what? Enter, right? You get 33.179. 179. So I'll tell you what I want to do though right here is this here, so we kind of can see these, and it's going to kind of be a little bit difficult to put everything where I need it to put to work out so that we can still kind of slide and do stuff. I want to put this, I want to slide this right here as I work this. And y'all, like I said, 1.45 caret, what? 3 second pi right there. Oh, I hope I turned it on. Did all that work and didn't what? Turn it on, right? So, little blooper, 1.45. What is this? Caret, what?
3.
Did it hit it? I don't think it did it?
Try again.
Let's go back, lead. There we go. 3, and then second pi. So I got to hit everything several times. Enter. 33 point. Notice it says 33.17 what? 85. But what way is that round? 9. Yeah, I'm not gonna. If you've got 178, I'm not gonna count it wrong. Okay. I don't care whether it's called truncating or other. Okay. The second one here. The second problem. I'm going to type it in like that. Here are our numbers. We should get this answer right here. I want to type it in right here. I'm going to go 7. My little caret. Second x squared from the square root. Notice the square root shows up, and I'm going to type in what? 11. And then I'm just going to hit what? Enter. And there's my answer right there. You can see right there. I'm just going to round these to 3 places. Okay. I'm going to go to number 3. Whoops. I have to hit it twice. I should never realize I got to hit it twice to get it to come up there. So here we go. This one says 60 to the what? Notice, y'all, this one put the 2 and what you have to do with the 1.1. Put it in what? Parentheses. That indicates that it's a time. And if you type it like that, you're going to be fine. So here we go. So it's going to be what? 60 after my exponent, 2, the parentheses, 1.1, enter. Now, y'all, I probably would have done, what's 1.1 times 2? 2.2. I might have done that in my head, but because I'm in teacher mode showing this here, I'm just going to, I probably would have just did 60 to 2.2 power. Because some things I can do what in our heads faster than what?
Okay.
The calculator to type in. And we just get our answer right here, rounded to 559. Okay? So I'm going to make sure I hit it. I got to go to problem number 4, and it changes to 4. First time I think it just takes the thing off the screen. So this time here, 25. Notice the -3 and the 1 divided by 2 in what? Parentheses, enter. So here we go. 25 exponent. I'm going to move up there, but I hit this button, the negative, not. You know what I should do? I should probably add a little what? Parentheses to indicate it's the what?
Negative.
The negative button. I just now realized that kind of looks a little different. -3, and then I'm going to do my times there. Now, y'all, I probably would put 0.5 if I was doing it, because what's 1 divided by 2?
Question.
Yes.
You put 33.
Oh, that's going to make it wrong. Thank you. And as bad as I am, I'm going to hit clear that part. Oh, it only cleared that part out. I didn't know it did it that way. Thank you. -3, because that would make a big difference. Probably when I saw the answer, I probably knew it wasn't going to be right because it would have been really, really what? Yeah, really huge. That's one nice thing about, if you know a little bit, you kind of can what? So thank you for catching that. So there we go. I do have it typed right this time, I believe. And there we go. It actually turned out to be exactly 0.008 on this one. That was an exact answer. All right. I'm just going to slide this up here a little further.
That's it.
Okay, we're on this one, number 5. Yeah, what's different about this one?
It's E now.
E now. So I'm going to have to hit my second ln, which is what? E to the x. And notice, automatically it puts me up in the what? Exponent mode. So all I have to do now is what? 5.3, enter. Let me get 200, notice it's 336.8, but 8 would round it up to what? 7. I'm not going to count it wrong if you have 336.
336.
All right. Okay. Oops, I forgot. Hit it twice before it what? Changes, right? Those mistakes, calculator off. Now this time here, the 5 zeros not showing up, so I can kind of show everything right here. The 5, for those that are looking, it is a 5 what? 5 0. I'll leave that right there for a second. So I'll type in what? 5
Okay.
0. And it's what? It's an E, so I got to hit what? Second ln to get it. Now notice, I'm up at my exponent automatically already, right? So I'm going to do my 4, and it's a times up there, so I'm going to put my parentheses. And what am I going to put in there? The 0.04, close the parentheses. I know to make sure I do that. I have the right number of decimals. Enter, let's see if I get to 58.655, and 5 would round that up to a 6. 5 would round that up to a 6. And so then number, let's see if this will work here. Number 7, yay! Got to number 7. My calculator. And this is another one with E, so it's going to be what? 2.5 second ln, then x. Now y'all, I have the parentheses here. The reason I put the parentheses, I'm not sure if they're needed, but because it's at -2 what? Divided by 3. In the old calculators, you would definitely have to put that in there for it to know that it was a all part of the same thing. It wouldn't do -2, it'd kick you back out to something different. -2/3, enter, and I get this 1 point. Notice that the 5 would make the 3 round up to 4, 1.284. That's probably the best way to do those. They're just a matter of what? Plugging them in, knowing where you're at, and doing your exponents, and make sure you use the signs correctly, which ones are negative, which ones are the positive.